Yo, what up, guys? Episode 4 here. So, as you can see, I climbed a little bit off stream. I'm 1536 elo now. So, we will keep pushing to 1600. Um, and we're going to hop into some NMBZ games today. And let's just do it. I mean, see who we can get. Um, Watching March Madness on the side over here, so if you see me looking over to my left monitor, that's why. But anyways, hope everybody's having a great weekend. This is probably going to come out on Saturday. Um, but yeah, okay. It looks like we got Bezo, absolute legend of the Geo community. What is up, friend? And it looks like we're starting off with a Mexico here. Let's see, where do I want to go here? We got some cacti. It's looking pretty dry. I would say we're probably more north. Um, let's just click Saltillo or something. Let's try that. All right, it was just Aguas Calientes. In the middle there, and the middle hedge works out for Bezo. And we lose a decent chunk of our health. Not the way I wanted to start off. But we do have a United States here. It is looking further south. You know, these one-story brick houses are very southern. Especially with all these trees as well. I'm gonna click Georgia here. I think it's a good hedge, and yeah, let's see. And it was Georgia. Nice, cool. We pick up the state streak there, and we do some damage, which is big. Here we go, round 3. All right, looks like we got an India here. As we can see, we're driving on the left with this tuk-tuk. Um, Makes me want to go a bit further south. I'm seeing a bit more like tropical looking plants. But yeah, we're just gonna click somewhere in the middle. Okay, well, and that's why I'm not an India expert, because it's just UP. And when it doesn't look like UP, I just never get that one right. But we move on to round 4. Hopefully we don't get any more India here. Um, Looks like this is the back of the car, because this is where the antenna would be if there was one. I'm thinking either Colombia or Mexico here. And yeah, it could really be either. I'm not too sure. We don't have really anything distinctive. I kind of want to go more towards Mexico here, but I'm not sure where I would put this. Let's just try somewhere near CDMX, and hopefully, this isn't Colombia, because that could be huge. And it was just Mexico. Guerrero, and we're in Puebla, so neighboring state there. We're about even going into multis. Round 5. All right, what do we have here? I am not sure what this is, guys. If I'm being completely honest, this red soil is potentially making me think, can we be in Malaysia maybe? Or Colombia even? Wood pole is a bit weird. I also thought Sri Lanka initially, but I don't know if we would get this style of wood pole in Sri Lanka. Okay. Let's see where the sun is. Sun looks a bit more south. So Sri Lanka or Malaysia could work for that. Wow, this is kind of tough. Colombia could also work as well. I'm really not sure where to go here, guys. And we could lose if we make a misstep. Let's try Malaysia. I don't know if I'm feeling Malaysia. Let's try it. Let's try it. Let's see. And it was just Brazil. Okay. Wooden pole there, Brazil, red soil. I mean, it all does add up, but that certainly wasn't my first thought going into it, so all good there. And we get a Bangladesh. And with this one, it's probably just going to be a middle click and we move on to more multis. And we'll see. All right. We do have RP. RP is the Um, Currency for Indonesia. And Indonesia here, where am I going? I kind of like just clicking Java. It looks most like Java to me. Um, Maybe this is a tile roof there. But yeah, just gonna click middle Java. Yeah, it was just central. I moved my marker a little bit. We probably could have been losing even less points here, but all good. Pretty minimal. And move on to round 8. All right, we have another Indonesia here. Offset pole as well on this one. Doesn't look like we have two distinctive Java roofs. I want to click Kalimantan here. That's just the vibe that I'm getting. We are seeing a bit more of the car, which fake meta is a Kalimantan thing, so we're going to try it. And it was. Very nice. And we take that. That's big points, especially on 3x damage. And we move on to round 9. All right. Highway location, does that say Liege? There. Maybe. Looks like we're going south towards there, so maybe we're on this road. This could plausibly make sense, right? We're a split road. Like, let's just try that. I could be reading that sign wrong, of course. I mean, maybe it said that, but yeah, looks like we were just in Belgium nonetheless. And Bezo gets that as well. So we move on to 4x damage. Getting a little bit scary now. We do get a Brazil here. Does look more northeast, especially with these houses, as well as, the overall dry landscape. I'm thinking something like Ciara might work, but something up here seems like reasonable. And yeah, was very close to Ciara border. Nobody's going to lose here, of course, because we both getting that northeast vibe. Round 11. Here we go, 4.5x damage. We do get a Philippines here. Okay, this is a bit tough. Now, do I hedge or do I commit? Wow. Not sure what to do here. I think we're going to commit a bit more south, because it looks a bit more southern to me. And hopefully we're not in Luzon. But let's try it. It was just middle. And I think we're going to lose off of that. No, we won't. It's very close, though. Very close, but it only takes one round on 5x damage, so let's try to get this one. And it is going to be Sri Lanka here. This is a bit tough because we can definitely lose here, but it doesn't seem like we're in the mountains, so we're probably coastal somewhere. Maybe more coverage up here, so I'm going to click up here. And we're closer, and we got a good guess. I don't think that's enough, though. It's very close. Oh boy, round 13, 5.5x damage. My goodness. All right. Looks like we're looking at a Finland, Sweden. I'm not sure which one. I would probably lean more towards Finland here. And yeah, we're gonna try Finland. And let's hope that it is Finland and we are closer. And it was. Whew. Wow, what a game. That was a sweaty one. Bezo, GG's, man. Hard fought, and we get 9 rating for that. Big, we'll take that. And let's see if we can get another one. Zomsa, good luck, sir. Oh, the wave didn't work there. All right. Here, we're starting off with what I would assume is the United States. Not getting a particular BC vibe here. Double yellows as well. It could obviously be BC as well. So I'm going to want to go maybe a little bit closer to BC, just to minimize points, if it is. But Montana or like Idaho or, something like that makes sense. Okay, it was BC, actually. So we are going to lose about 400 points there. But our opponent also going US as well, so it could have been way worse. So we're going to have to, be grateful for that. Yellow signs here. Looks like we got a Swedish flag as well. I would say this looks a bit more south to me. So I'm just going to click like outside Stockholm to the west here. And yeah, it's on the west coast near Gothenburg. So we are going to pick up about 138 damage. Which, is fine. We're multi-merchants here. So we're going for the multis. Okay. What are we looking at here? Looks like we got a little bit of car meta going on. I'm not sure where to go here, guys. We have like kind of a Spanish Caribbean style house, maybe. Could we be in Bermuda, perhaps? I'm not sure. Bermuda seems okay. I don't hate the guess, but we're gonna lose a lot of points if it's not there, and it is. Whew. Our opponent gets that as well. That could have been big damage, but he sniffs out the Bermuda vibe as well. So great guess by him. Very nice. All right, round 4. Looks like we are in Russia here. And I am saying we are a bit more south. We're getting like more of these like shrub bushes kind of things. I'm not seeing a single birch. So let's go somewhere down here. It's a little bit hilly though, so maybe we could be closer to Ukraine. But let's just try Shakti and see where it is. Okay, it was a bit that area that I circled south of Moscow, which does make sense with the hilliness. Very hilly around here. Oryol area and Oryol adjacent. All right, looks like we got a flat bollard here, yellow front, reflector. That should be a Latvian thing, I believe. This is a pretty built-up town, I would say, so maybe we're just in Riga. I don't know. We could be in, like, not going to pronounce that, but it could be there as well. But we're going to try this. And I think, middle hedge is always a good hedge, especially when you don't get a particular region, when it's urban like this. And yeah, we picked that up. So that's going to be big damage, getting Riga there over our opponent. And we move on to round 6. 2x damage. We are in a decent lead, but in multipliers, it does get a little bit scary, of course. All right, we're going slightly north to northwest. Yeah, I mean, not much I can do here besides just put it on a road. We'll see if we're closer, and we are. Just slightly, but I will take that damage. That's good. 200 damage. We obviously want to close this out fast before it gets to super egregious multis and we just lose on some. All right. What are we looking at here? My initial thought was Ukraine. But it could just be Russia as well. Especially with these Soviet-style polls. Am I ruling out Lithuania immediately? I think so. Although it certainly could be. I think Ukraine seems like the safest guess to me. Let's just hedge it in Ukraine. We are there, but we are a bit more west. And our opponent's going to pick up some damage on us there. And the multis are ramping up to 3x. So let's see how we do in round 8. And looks like we got Mongolia here. No car meta, of course, but surely we are just clicking in Ulaanbaatar. I think that's the play. If our opponent guesses the city here, I will be quite happy for the man. But it is probably just Ulaanbaatar or Ulaanbaatar adjacent, and he goes Kyrgyzstan there. Totally understandable with the car meta. And GG's. We pick up 6 rating. Pretty good. We're above the 1550 mark right now. So, we're slowly chugging along. And let's try to find another match. If you guys are still here watching the video, please like, subscribe, leave a comment underneath about, my bad guesses, my good guesses. That would be great. But yeah, appreciate you guys all watching, being here, hanging out, I think you guys are all very, very cool people. And all right, we get Somsa again. Good luck to him. All right. Not sure what's going on with the blur there. But I am getting more of an Eswatini vibe, especially with this longer, like weed style grass growing on the side of the road. Pretty common in Eswatini, I'd say. It was. And he's able to get the road, so very nice guess to him. Lined it up as well, it looks like, more or less. And we're going to lose some damage there. All right, round 2. Okay. The initial thought was Spain here, I think, with this drier landscape, you know, these rocky mountains here. I think I'm still liking Spain overall. Like, this wood pole certainly makes sense for there. Am I ruling out something like Italy? It could be Italy as well, but I think it's more likely to be Spain, so I'm going to click Spain. Especially on no multipliers here. We have the luxury of just hedging middle. And wow, we were actually just all the way down here. It didn't feel like we were coastal, but we actually were. So a Morocco hedge would have done wonders for us. But we move on to round 3. And we get another India here. Okay, it's feeling very dry. Am I willing to commit to like a Rajasthan guess, maybe? I'm going to try it. Why not? And yeah, our opponent going there as well. But it is just, you know, north middle. And that's 292 points. So we are on the back foot here going into round 4. And we get another India here. Not really what I like to see. It's not my area of expertise, as many of you know. Wow. This one's not really telling me anything. No palms. Like, pretty nondescript. I might just click, like, somewhere near Hyderabad. And it is just further south. So you never know with this country, man. It really is just sometimes a lottery if you don't know meta like me, clueless. So, round 5. We do have what appears to be an Argentina with the flat top to this pole. Not a thick signpost, I'd say. Let's see where we're going here. It feels more northern to me. But I think hedging near Cordoba or northeast of Cordoba is okay. Let's try that. It was just Santa Fe province. We do get the right province, but wrong road. Kind of just put it on a road that kind of made sense with the angle. And round 6, double damage. All right. What are we looking at here? It looks like we got a US flag there. Blue plate. I am thinking that is a Connecticut plate, which would make sense with these houses that are like the wood slatted houses like this that you see like a lot more in New England area. So yeah, we're gonna try that. Let's try Bristol. Who knows? And Iowa plate. Maybe I'm just not familiar with the Iowa plates. Bad guess by me, I guess. I'm gonna have to review some license plates for the US. Not great to start. All right. Nigeria here. I am thinking of just clicking near Lagos. Yeah, let's just try that. Was Ibadan. So our opponent is closer once again. We are on the back foot for this duel, I will say that. But, you know, with multis, well, I don't know why I'm saying multis. With multis, it of course can change in an instant. University of Port Harcourt. Know where that is, of course. Let's just click in there. And maybe our opponent doesn't see the sign. It's possible. It's very possible. And he didn't see it. So that's actually big damage for us. Very big. Sometimes reading helps, guys. Sometimes reading does help you. Contrary to popular belief. All right, we do have a Philippines here. I am thinking further south, especially with the amount of palms that we have, as well as these banana plants. Wider road as well. Yeah, we're going to click Mindanao on 3.5x damage. You know, if it's not Mindanao, he's beat us fair and square. And it was. But he does get that as well. So great guess by him. But we still do 200 damage. As we move into quadruple damage, this is where it gets scary. We do have what appears to be a Russia here. I am thinking we are near Cheetah somewhere, especially with this road angle. It does make sense going east to west. Yeah, something like this will work. I think hedging it out is okay. We could be more near, this area as well. I don't know. But I think it should be here. Especially with all of these slight hills. Okay. Guys, don't listen to me. It feels scummy to get the win off of that one. I can't lie. But we did get the win. Guys, I don't know, man. I don't know how I meant to get Vladivostok there. I mean, maybe if I know the road. But, I'm coping a little bit. It was definitely doable. I just, immediately thought Cheetah area between Cheetah and Ulan-Ude. But it wasn't. So, we'll just have to live with our decisions. And this is going to be the last duel of the video, most likely. But we get Somsa again. Good luck to Somsa. All right. We got a Christian church or Catholic. Something like that here. Wow. Let's try more south. And it was Tamil Nadu, to be exact. And we pick up 1,500 points there, which is a big to start. All right, what are we looking at here? Do we have double blues here, but it is a longer plate? Or is it just Spain? My initial thought was just Spain here. I could be making up the double blues. Maybe we go Barcelona here. Like, Barcelona kind of makes sense. Let's try it. Nope. Okay. I must have been imagining the double blues there. And we lose 200 damage. Or 200 health. All right, and we get an Indonesia. Let's see where we're going here. Offset poll once again. This one is even, but the others are more offset. This roof. Man. Is this more of a Sumatra or Sulawesi thing? I want to say it's like a West Sumatra thing, but I could be wrong on that. Okay. It wasn't the same roof, I guess. It was just Central Kalimantan. All right. Don't ask me for tips in Indonesia, Russia, period. Guys, let's face it, not great from me. All right. We are moving into what looks for the north to me. Is that Bengali on the sign? Hard for me to say. I'm going to assume it's just Hindi. And we're just going to click, somewhere in UP. Looks a bit more northern to me. Something like this could work. I don't know. It does look like... It's because it was Bengali, guys. That's because it was Bengali. Okay, guys. When the sign is that small, it's very hard for me to see. But anyways, we move on. Initial thought was Vic or New South Wales on either side of the border here. Let's try it. Let's just try this. Let's see if that works. I don't hate it. I don't think we should lose here. If it's not, surely we're not in Wa. It was just New South Wales here, but, we both get the state. Better region guess by him. And we lose 620 health. But we move. And round 6, we have a Bangladesh 2022 coverage. These gentlemen are wearing masks as well. So yeah, probably peak COVID times. I know they covered this Dhaka region first, so we're going Dhaka. And yeah, was within the division, province, whatever. It says division here, so I'm going to call it division, but it does make sense with the copyright. All right, now this one, I am thinking Peru here initially. Can we be in Argentina, though? Maybe. But the initial thought was Peru. We can see some slight hills in the background there. Wow. I think Peru, just somewhere near, like, you know, the Atacama Desert. So we're going to try that. Hopefully, we're not super wrong. It could be Argentina. I don't know if I see it. But it was Peru. Cool. Our opponent gets it as well. We out-region guess him only slightly. But yeah, we were going through what was labeled as like a white zone on the map. I'm not sure if that's just an area of super dryness, salt flat, something like that. But yep, not too bad. Not too bad. All right. We got some Dolomite-looking mountains here, so maybe just clicking somewhere. Somewhere here. And yeah, we were in the middle of our 2 plonks, but he is a little closer. So he will do some damage. And we move on to round 9. Here we go. 3.5x damage. Looks like we are in Russia, I think. Most likely South Russia, especially with, you know, these bushes again. Wow. Not really sure where to go here, guys. Can we even be in Orenburg area? I've thought about that as well. Yeah, we could be. But the initial thought was south, so we're going to try south. Okay, guys. How am I never getting that? I'm never getting Eastern Russia without car. That just shows how much of a skill issue it is, I think. All right, anyways. I think we do have a symmetrical pole up there, so I am more inclined to go Riau or North Sumatra. West Kalimantan is a possibility with the symmetrical pole and these oil palm. But yeah, we're going to hit Riau. It was West Kalimantan. Did say it was a possibility. But we don't lose. And all we can ask for is to stay alive. 4.5x damage, round 11. And, alright. We have an antenna here. Not sure what we're looking at, really. Wow. So, we have an Italian plate here. I think we should be in Italy. But I'm not sure where in Italy we should go. Like, is this a Sicily or a Sardinia or something? We have the shorter Italian plate, though. So I think we should be in Italy. Like, do I just ever just hedge the sea here? Just hope that's enough? I mean, we're going to do it. We're going to do it. And let's see if that works. Hopefully this isn't Greece. Okay. Whew. And I think that's the game. So we were in Sicily there, which does make sense. We just didn't have the double blues. Maybe older Italian plate in EU doesn't have the double blues, but I've definitely seen that before in Italy. And the architecture looked a bit more Italian, those house numbers as well. I don't know if I've ever seen those kind of house numbers in Greece, so it does make sense. Anyway, pick up 6 points there. We're up to 1563 at the end of episode 4, so thank you guys for sticking around. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, guys. Appreciate you guys hanging out. Hope you guys have a good rest of your weekend. See you.